Hey guys, I have another fun little Minecraft-esque multiplayer map idea for you. What if I placed 2,700 fully destructible cubic meter blocks together to form a tower? And then what if I did that twice? This is Tower Wars, and let me explain to you how it works. So, the goal of this tower is quite simple. Your team spawns on your tower, obviously. You dig into your tower, and inside your tower, you will find weapons. There we are. Let me just excavate this a little bit. Takes a bit of time. This is meant to be a multiplayer map, so you will obviously have other people helping you and adjusting the interior of your towers however you like. And in here, if I can, there we go. But in here you will find javelins. And what are these javelins for? Why, the enemy tower. So the goal is to dig into your tower, find whatever weapons. You got one unique weapon type per level. So here we have cyan, magenta, yellow. On the opposing tower we have red, green, and blue. And the goal is to kill the other side. And the only way to kill the other side is to start destroying the tower and remove their ability to find cover. So as we continue up, we have a crossbow with a quiver spawn next to it. Now, the only issue with this quiver, the way this works, is it's a little janky. You have to actually pick up your quiver. You're going to drop your quiver when you grab your weapon. And then, after you do that, you're going to fill your arrow barrel. And for whatever reason, I think I'll be able to make this less janky, at least for the arrow barrel. For whatever reason, I can't fill it when I'm standing next to it. I have to be above it. And then, this level we have a crossbow, so the player has the opportunity to attack the enemy with a little bit more precision and like keep tunneling into a specific area. And since this is going to be pretty much a range only map, you will, have the advantage of being able to snipe out the enemy position. Now if we continue up, we go to the next best thing, which is actually going to be a bow. So at the bottom I have throwing weapons because they are one use throw and then you have to run back and grab more, but they're still useful, and you can even use them as like a short spear to actually, do most of the work, because the stabbing is actually a pretty quick animation and you have some more control over it, and you can just reach the enemy tower. Crossbows, while better in almost every single way, are undeniably much slower, so the third layer, the third position, is actually going to be, if I can find it, there you are, it's going to be a bow. And it works pretty much it works the exact same way as the crossbow. It's a little jank, but, it gets the job done. And pick up a bow. There we go. We'll drop that bow here. We'll pick up an arrow. Whoops. We'll grab our bow, if it lets us. Come on, bow. There we go. And we can jump up there and fill our arrow quiver, if it lets us. There we go. Just like previous areas, you can dig through, you can snipe the enemy position, and this is definitely the best weapon. It's the fastest shooting weapon, and since the blocks all get taken out with one hit, there are 2,700 blocks per tower, by the way. These are, I know it may feel small, but there is plenty of cover, and there are like very efficient ways to utilize your towers so that way they last as long as possible. I'm obviously excavating more than necessary to showcase the map. And then finally on top we have ballistas. which, while not, you know, necessarily the fastest weapon, it is still a siege weapon, and if you hit a player, it's almost guaranteed to kill that player. So this is the final option. You are slightly more exposed up here, but you have, you know, all sorts of options on these towers. So the opposing tower, the red, green, blue tower, is, you know, pretty much a mirror of this tower. Same deal. And yeah, those are the towers. So here is a rough approximation of what you could expect with a bunch of players. I hollowed out this section just to, you know, showcase it a bit better. So you can see it actually with 10 players on both sides. Now these players have, the AI have bows, so this is like when you get to the 3rd level, and as you can see, it's quite easy to dig out a section of tower. So teams could potentially actually just trap the enemy team really high up on their tower and just like whittle away at their blocks and make them all fall to their deaths. That is definitely an option. Or if, you know, you decide to put this on your server, maybe you choose, hey, I don't want to have to wait a stupid long time for players to find bows and stuff. Maybe I want everyone to spawn as like a low tier archer on the map. But yeah, you can get quite a bit of destruction, and this is with, you know, AI aiming and stuff, so players can be a lot more strategic with it, and I think there's a lot of potential in this kind of map type. Now, if that map seems like a little small for you, like say you want to play with a large group of players, you saw how quickly 10, you know, AI with bows could deal with the map. Don't worry, I will have you covered. Obviously it needs some work right now, but yeah, I'll have you covered. That's it. Thanks for watching, and hey, if you enjoyed this video, take care of yourself. Bye.